Let's take a little walk down here through the woods. Little shot here of Founder's Rock, local boulder. You can see there's all kinds of little footpaths going here back into the bush. The sun is really cooperating with us. It's high noon somewheres. You can see this is already browning down. Some of the sumac is still a little bit of red tops there. A lot of people coming up from down in the valleys. I'm going to cut across. Another little trail here, but that's you can see where animals have laid here. They bedded right down here. Oh, there's a lot of places in here they bedded down. You can see right back over here too. Bedded down. We'll see more of that. Another spot right here. This is very nice with all the berries. And another one behind here with nothing but its seed pods. Now this is the same kind of tree that I have in my backyard that's by my barn, but this one's much larger. A couple of them down here. See the little pathway that we're on. Another trail, small animal trail. Now here's a really thick berry patch right here. And you can see how thick it gets back in here, and you can bet probably old briar rabbit is hiding in there someplace, some old briar fox. There's a nice tree here. It's lost just about half its leaves already. Natural composting. This one's just about in full color. Nice specimen. This one's not too bad either. They have room to grow. Come back here in 40 years. If they tend to this, you won't believe what that tree would look like. All right. Okay, don't have to walk too far. I think a little more color could come on there in the back. All right. Again, a very nice sized briar patch right here. You can hear a lot of kids here in the distance. They're down here on the improved trail. We're going to walk up here a little bit and do a then and now. These are all nice thick briars through here. That's good to see. It holds rabbits, and other things as well. This is what happens to the Queen Anne's lace in the fall. They start drying up like this one right here. Maybe it'll focus, maybe it won't. I have to come back like this, maybe go like this. Oh, the queen don't get hers today. Okay, here's some queen right here. A little bit of it. There you go. It dries out like that. There's some more of it back here. Down here as well. I really want to focus on the beautiful red berries again. Another gorgeous specimen. Like, here we're at, I think. Yep, we're here. Okay. Had to make sure we were turned on here. We're at the location of the then and now. I think I commented how this would be a great hunting blind location right here. Back when we looked at this earlier in the spring. The colors could be a little bit better, but some are beginning to fall. No pun intended. I'll insert those photos that I took in a little bit earlier in the spring. I think you'll notice it's much greener. All right, be right back. This was one of the original roadways back into the asylum complex, the different lodges back here, and the main building itself. Of course, if you've watched any of my prior videos from back here, those have all been razed years ago, and there's little remaining. A couple of the streets, a couple of the little poles they put along the sides of the driveway, and had some cable run through them, kind of little barriers, and not much else. A couple of bricks here and there. Go back in here and see what it looks like. Okay, here's a giant old growth tree that has rotted down here, snapped off. Beautiful tree behind it. It fell across the roadway here. You can see the tops over here. You know what I'm going to do? Give me just a couple of minutes and I'm going to count these rings. They're visible. Just for size comparison, there's my full bottle of hydro right there next to this. All right, be right back. Okay, well, I counted it twice. I have 145 plus the bark. Approximately 145 years old. I've just rotted out right at the base. And I'd say if you cut it right here at the stump, you'd be a little older than 145 years. That's what it is down the log there. Higher on the log, actually, because this is lower on the log right here. This is a 150-year-old tree plus. All right, kind of the land of the toppled giants right through here. coming over that hill, the high winds, a little bit older trees. There's another large one that's an older one that's down here too. Doesn't take long, and as most of these large ones right here are all of 100 years old. One right back here, that's for sure. The one that sits right there too in the center, that's a beautiful tree. Yep. This one right here is almost turned into a dinosaur. Well, you'd think it's Arbor Day. It's just the fall. Just the fall out here. I'll be right back. Well, here's a little proof that Fast Eddie does hang out in the woods. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the woods. Heard it's supposed to look really nice down here by the water. Some passers-by just told me that's where we're heading. This is one of the remnants, one of the pathways that used to lead between two of the beautiful lodges back here, the cottages they called them. Yep. This forest here is just filled with the old growth trees, all well over 100 years old. Easily gauged by that last one. Here comes the water. And again, I can show you here these poles. You see the holes there where the cable used to go through, a chain actually. And this was one of the old roadways that circled around down in front of the cottages back here, overlooking a beautiful lake. Here are a couple of the other ones. Of course, these cottages, they housed people that were being treated for mental illnesses and so forth, very similar to what they do today. Of course, back in the day, they didn't understand Alzheimer's and PTSD and things like that, night terrors, complicated bereavement. They had no idea. They just did the best with what they had with these folks, treated them with the utmost kindness and respect, and let them live their lives down here, being treated by the doctors the best that they could have for the time. Be right back. And it would be nice to come out of one of these cottages and be able to stroll down here, temperatures like it is today. Walk down here, and of course this was all groomed quite nicely back in the day. Be able to stand here, sit here, and whatnot. With the rain we've had, the lake is up almost to its normal levels. It needs to come up maybe another foot, but it's looking really, really good. Let's see here. We have some waterfowl down here. Oh yes. We have Canada geese. We have some cranes. Looks like they're kind of vying for the same area right there. A lot of people standing out here and sitting on the log and things, watching. Let's see if I can get just a little closer. I hear some geese possibly coming in. All the folks down here on the point, they're sitting on the log here watching. Yep. I'm gonna go a little easterly here, see what's up. Here now I'm camouflaged in my little duckweed blind here. I feel like Marlon Perkins. Have Jim dart one of them things from the helicopter. Those were the days, weren't they? Wild Kingdom. All right. Yeah, that's a nice picture here. Little beaver damage in the foreground. Yeah, it's very nice. All the way down the lake. And remember, the patients, the residents here, could come down here. They had a couple of places built. There's one coming up, as I was told. It was a little place that they could sit out here and fish and all kinds of things like that. This is an access point right here for the researchers, and they come down here. They have a gator and they have the small boat, and they'll pull it down here with a gator and put it in right here and go out here and do the tests that they do. I don't see the swans. I think that they're a fair weather bird, but don't quote me on that. Nice little golden valley. If you walk around here long enough, you'll see why Ward was tired of the beaver. They're around here too. Can't ever get too tired of this right here though. Person out here fishing right now. All right, there you go. Little view here of the lake today. And you can see all kinds of walkers here today. I'll be right back. Oh, here's an old downed limb, growing quite a bit of fungus there on it. Look like seashells, look like scallop shells actually. Yeah, a little closer to them. They're all over the downed tree, using it as a host. Alrighty. The shadows are starting to grow longer.
Is Great Pyrenees.
Great Pyrenees
Shepherd
German Shepherd mix.
That's really cool.
He's a really sweet guy.
Wow.
He's a good herder.
We don't take.
And, you know, there's several people walking here with their dogs, everything, looking out over the dried grass here. At this end, it's the north end of Little Asylum. And then looking back up the trail from whence we came. Let's go back there. What do you say? Well, alrighty. I'm gonna pull my way up here out of the woods. The sun is gonna be in kind of a lousy angle, so we'll call this an end. A beautiful little place to end this. Out here in the woods. Like this little walk today, please give me the thumbs up. Hit the notification bell and subscribe to Fast Eddie's Adventures. I sure appreciate it. Have a safe and beautiful rest of your day. We will see you in the next one.